Good evening, Ananda. We welcome you all to the international webinar series on holistic health, well-being, and sustainable development 2025, commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 78 years of independence and United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2015 to 2030, and Viksit Bharat at 2047. As part of awareness and campaigns in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute Center for Art, Sciences and Wellbeing. Before we start our sessions, let's take the blessings of Almighty.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
With the blessings of Almighty, we shall continue with today's commemorations. Today, we are commemorating International Equal Pay Day, equal pay for work of equal value, International Equal Pay Day. Celebrated on 18 September, represents the long-standing efforts toward the achievement of equal pay for work of equal value. It further builds on the United Nations commitment to human rights and against all forms of discrimination, including discrimination against women and girls across all regions. Women are paid less than men, with the gender pay gap estimated at around 20% globally. So in order to ensure that no one is left behind, the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, address the need to achieve gender equality and the empowerment of all women and girls. Furthermore, the SDGs promote decent work and economic growth by seeking full and productive employment and decent work for all women and men, including for young people and persons with disabilities, and equal pay for work of equal value. Mainstreaming of a gender perspective is crucial in the implementation of 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Achieving equal pay is an important milestone for human rights and gender equality. It takes the efforts of entire world community, and more work remains to be done. The United Nations, including UN Women and the International Labour Organization, ILO, invites member states and civil society, women's and community-based organizations, and feminist groups, as well as businesses and workers and employers organizations, to promote equal pay for work of equal value and the economic empowerment of women and girls. So ingrained inequalities cause a gender pay gap. Women, especially migrant women, and represented in the informal sector, leading to low paying, unsafe working conditions without social benefits. Women also perform 3 more hours of daily care work than men, including household tasks and caring for children and elderly. Motherhood penalty exacerbates pay inequality, with working mothers facing lower wages, particularly as the number of children they have increased. Gender stereotypes, discriminatory hiring practices, and promotion decisions also contribute to pay inequalities. So at a time when labor markets appear to be weakening, they are widening, widening inequalities and mounting challenges. To multilateralism, our collaborative message must be even more powerful. Equal day for work, equal value is fundamental matter of labor and human rights and social justice and economic resilience and a strategic priority for building competitive and sustainable energies. As a fundamental convention, the ILO's Equal Remuneration Convention C100 directly addresses the principle of equal pay for women and men for work for equal value. International labor standards emphasize the crucial role of workers and employers organization in achieving this goal through social dialogue and freedom of association and collective bargaining as its core. Countries must enforce and reinforce equal pay for work of equal value as a shared goal that benefit workers, business, and society at large. Achieving equal pay for work of equal value and position pay equity is a human right and social development imperative. The Equal Pay International Coalition, EPIC, is led by ILO, UN Women, and OECD. The coalition's goal is to achieve equal pay for women and men everywhere by bringing together a diverse set of actors with different areas of focus and expertise. EPIC supports governments, employers, workers, and their organizations to make concrete and coordinated progress towards this goal. EPIC is currently the only multi stakeholder partnership working to reduce the gender pay gap at a global, regional, and national levels. Today is also commemorated as World Water Monitoring Day on September 18. Every year, around 150 countries come together to honor World Water Monitoring Day on September 18. Water, as we've been learning since a young age, is an extremely important source for keeping all living beings alive and well. You can do without food for a long period of time, about 3 weeks, but your body will most likely start showing signs of shutting down. If you haven't had enough water intake, even for a short period, about 3 to 4 days, the human body is, after all, made of 60 to 70% of water. Water is so important that much of the space exploration budget is solely dedicated to finding water sources on other planets. A huge chunk of Earth's ecosystem is also made of water, with countries' organisms dependent on it, yet things like water pollution, climate change are threatening our water sources, which is why it has become more important now and ever to regularly monitor the water bodies around us. To the World Water Monitoring Day was first brought into existence in 2003 by America's Clean Water Foundation. The organization aimed to raise awareness among civilians about the importance of regularly monitoring their water sources. The global outreach program's date was October 18th. Initially, October 18th was considered ideal as it paid homage to Congress passing the US Clean Water Act of 1972. However, ACWF soon realized that some countries would be able to participate in the World Water Monitoring Day as the water bodies in said countries would freeze during October. Thus, to maximize the number of participants and participating countries, the official date was moved back a month. Every year, around 1 million or more people take part in this initiative during water testing kits. They test the water for dissolved oxygen, acidity, temperature, and clarity. Over the years, the sponsors of Water Monitoring Day have changed consistently. The current organizers belong to Earth Echo International. It is a non-profit environmental organization which was founded to honor Philippe Costiu, a famous oceanographer. The late Costiu family created the Philippe Costiu Foundation, but after disputes over the name with the Costiu Society, the name was changed to Earth Echo International. Earth Echo is involved in many activities, including World Water Monitoring Day. Once the day came under their organization, the day name was changed to Earth Echo Water Challenge. But no matter the name, the goal of the day remains same: to educate the masses about water sources and the subsequent safety inspections that should be carried out regularly. Today is also commemorated as Wales International Film Festival Day on September 18th, held in UK. It's set to take place from September 18th to 19th this year. If you live outside of Wales but are eager to attend the festival, you just got lucky. The festival's partner platform, SparkQuest, will be screening all the movies virtually for you to enjoy. From feature films to documentaries, there are a lot of exciting projects in line, and you can now be part of it all from the comfort of your home. Today is also commemorated as US Air Force Day on September 18th in US, commemorated yearly, celebrating the birth of very important organization. The US military is one of the most advanced in the world. As soon as the airplanes were invented, the US military bought its first plane and utilized this revolutionary invention. Since then, many advancements have been made, and this day celebrates the day the US Air Force became an independent organization and recognizes in many accomplishments. The USAF has made more importantly, this day honors the sacrifices of many and raises awareness of the importance of national security to freedom. Today is also commemorated as Rice Krispie Treat Day. In US, in Telugu, it is also known as Borugumuddalu or Borugundalu, and similar names in different places. It is, made with rice, puffed rice especially, mixed with jaggery. So Rice Krispie Treat Day on September 28th in US is an official holiday. In some, an unofficial holiday majorly dedicated to the no-bake quick to make yummy gooey sweet treats, right? Since the treat is so easy to make, it has become a staple favorite of millions of households in the US that consume the treat on a daily basis. The treat gained so much popularity over the years that it was launched officially by brands across the world and sold at supermarkets. To celebrate this day, munch on some Rice Krispies and share your love for the delicious confectionery. Today is also commemorated as Read an eBook Day on September 18th in US to celebrate 24/7 reading accessibility and ease that ebooks offer. An ebook, electronic book, is a book presented in digital format that people can read on dedicated e-readers, mobile phones, tablets, or PCs. An ebook contains text, images, or both. Due to ebooks' accessibility and immense popularity, many classics and old best-selling books have been republished as ebooks. Even many authors are now choosing to mainly publish their books only in ebook format. The idea of an ebook was born in 1930 after Rob Brown watched his first talkie movies with sound. He introduced this idea in his manifesto explaining what he envisioned the future for books should look like. In 1949, a Spanish teacher, Angelia Ruiz Robis, invented the first automated book reader, the Encyclopedia Menachia. Text graphics were loaded onto the device using spools and operated with compressed air. Robel's idea, an automated reader, was brought out of the desire to reduce number of books that kids had to carry to school every day. However, the device was never went into mass production and the prototype ended up National Museum of Science and Technology in A Coruña. Today is also commemorated as Purple Bra Day in Australia on September 18 to celebrate this day the best way possible. It has been more than 22 plus years since breast cancer care was established, since the establishment has provided financial and mental support for thousands of people with breast cancer. Purple Bra Day, a drive organized by Breast Cancer Care WA, was created to encourage people to donate to the cause to raise awareness about breast cancer. People celebrate this day by volunteering, raising funds, and wearing a purple bra on top of their clothing to show support to breast cancer patients. Today is also commemorated as National Respect Day in US. Respect, these 7 letters spell out something we all aspire to get and are taught to give out. So on this National Respect Day, encourage us to be more respectful even to everyone and help others to do the same on September 18th each year. So this year, today is also commemorated as National Report Kickback Fraud Day in US, especially held annually on September 18th in the US to highlight the difficulties, crisis caused by various forms of kickback fraud. There is a pressing need to raise public awareness of kickback fraud, which costs the federal government more than 10% of its budget each year. One important focus on this day is educating the public on the specific methods for reporting kickback fraud in the light of the government's ongoing projects, which generate billions of dollars in spending. Fraudsters increasingly take advantage of gaps to steal the money. Today is also commemorated as National Pawpaw Day in US, held every third Thursday in September, celebrates the tropical-looking fruit native to North America, which tastes like a cross between mango, banana, and sometimes other fruits. With over 60 varieties and a unique creamy texture, it is a wonder that more people don't know about this pawpaw. Also known as the Kentucky banana and hillbilly mango, the pawpaw grows all across the South and is the largest fruit native to US. Although we don't see it on store shelves much today, the pawpaw was an important part of traditional Native American diets and is used for various purposes even today. Today is also commemorated as National HIV/AIDS and Aging Awareness Day on September 18th in US. Might seem like an odd combination for the observance, but it actually makes perfect sense. Thanks to some startling advances in treatment, people with HIV are living longer than ever. In fact, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, almost half of the Americans living with HIV are over 50. As such, this observance highlights issues related to HIV prevention care and treatment for aging Americans. For example, the AIDS Institute says there's an increased need for prevention, research, and data targeting the aging population, medical understanding of the aging process and its impact on HIV/AIDS. So let's learn a little more about important topic through research. Today is also commemorated as National First Love Day in US. specifically reflects the first butterflies in the stomach feeling, the first date, and the first spark with a romantic partner. We all encountered love with someone we admired. This is a day to look back on the first time we ever did. It's a bittersweet day that can be celebrated in multiple ways. The unforgettable, indescribable feeling of first love is remains on National First Love Day on September 8th. It was created to remind us where all started in our own lives and in the lives of others. One reason it was created was to bring up those reminders of the first time we fell in love in a romantic relationship. These reminders could be good or bad. Last year, Entertainment News had an article on the National First Love Day highlighting celebrities and their first loves, which is a great example on how to celebrate this day. Love has no start date, but it began with the first human took their step in the world because it comes naturally. And love is feeling and emotion we can give to others and can be reciprocated back to us limitlessly. But this day was created explicitly to remember our first love. Today is also commemorated as National Day of Civic Hacking in US on September 18th. It's a nationwide day of action created by the Code for American Bridges, the US Small Business Administration, and Second Muse in collaboration with various federal agencies. Thousands of people across the country on this day use their skills for good and volunteer to continue out a number of challenges that leverage creativity, technology, design, and innovation to strengthen community. Use this day to join developers, designers, government employees, data scientists, journalists, and your fellow citizens at a special event in your city. Today is also commemorated as Locate an Old Friend Day in US on September 18th. Ever wonder what your dear friend from school might be up to nowadays? So it is a perfect opportunity to track down your old friends to have a rewind session over some coffee as we go through life and enter different phases related to our professional careers and family duties. A lot gets left behind in the process. One such thing is a contact with those friends that we have made memories with, be it from school, university, a previous workplace, or a neighborhood. Look at an old friend day encourages people to recreate a social connection with an old friend or loved one. Meeting and talking to an old friend can be a way of getting rid of loneliness that may be induced through a lack of contact with people. Today is also commemorated as Hug a Greeting Day, Greeting Card Writer Day in US. We love, cry, and feel all sorts of mushy things. Let's give back to the writers who give us the words to express these feelings. Let's celebrate Hug a Greeting Card Writer Day. This day is held each year on September 18 to honor the talents of these amazing writers. While we still don't know who have created this day, we are in for this celebration. Today is also commemorated as Global Company Culture Day on September 18th. Every year, it is a day for companies and organizational leaders to focus on ensuring that their company's culture functions in a way that maximizes productivity, profitability, and the happiness of other employees. Global Company Culture Day was created by the Global Company Culture Association in 2009. The term company culture has gained a lot of traction of late. It refers to the attitudes and behaviors of a company and its employees. It is entirely intangible but can be observed in the way the people in an organization behave, the values they hold, and the decisions they make. Today is also commemorated as Chiropractic Founders Day on September 18 in US. The day evolved healthcare and provided a different perspective into the art of healing. 120 years ago, this day marked the beginning of a discipline that changed the lives of millions of people who have now healed and are leading better lives with the help of chiropractors. Surgeries and medicines can't cure everything. Sometimes the human body requires a unique cure, and through chiropractic care might take some time to provide relief to those affected. It has proved to improve their overall quality of life. So this chiropractic Founders Day focus on health by researching more about this day. Who knows, you might also need a chiropractor one day. Today is also commemorated as Child Independence Day on September 18th. The Chilean people are celebrating their independence and you are invited to the party. And what a party it is, like most Latin American countries, the celebrations for the Festa Patrias is called locally, including parades, national holidays, and dancing. But Child takes it up a notch higher with celebration that begin even before Independence Day. Today is also commemorated as World Bamboo Day. Discover the power of bamboo. World Bamboo Day, celebrated on September 18th all over the world, is an initiative created in 2009 by the World Bamboo Organization, in short known as WBO, to raise awareness about the incredible benefits of bamboo. This day emphasizes bamboo's role as a sustainable resource with a significant environmental, economic, and social impact. Why celebrate World Bamboo Day? Environmental impact. Bamboo plays a crucial role in protecting and restoring natural ecosystems. Economic opportunities. Bamboo supports sustainable economic development and creates new industries. Community development. Bamboo empowers local communities and preserves traditional uses. Global awareness. Celebrating World Bamboo Day raises global awareness about bamboo's potential to contribute to a sustainable future. From its deep cultural roots in Asia to its significant role in Africa, Latin America, and beyond, bamboo's influence has been far reaching. Its dramatic influence on carbon mitigation and soil restoration now orients it towards the future and further intensifies its global impact. This remarkable plant stands at the intersection of our past and future, playing a crucial role in building a better world for generations to come. So, bamboo is more just a material, it is a vital component in maintaining and celebrating cultural traditions and architectural heritage. Architectural significance. Traditional building techniques. Bamboo is essential in preserving traditional architectural methods, ensuring that ancient practices continue to thrive. Modern adaptations. Bamboo seamlessly blends historical techniques with modern design, creating sustainable and culturally relevant structures that honor tradition while embracing innovation. Cultural crafts, handicrafts, bamboo crafts are integral to many cultures, preserving artisan skills and traditional craftsmanship, keeping cultural heritage alive. Cultural heritage. Bamboo supports cultural practices and ceremonies, reinforcing cultural continuity and pride, making it a symbol of identity and resilience in many communities. Community initiatives as cultural projects. Bamboo-based projects promote cultural engagement and community spirit, strengthening local traditions and practices and fostering a shared sense of belonging. Bamboo's versatility extends to groundbreaking scientific discoveries and industrial applications, proving its importance across various sectors. Innovative uses. Thomas Edison used bamboo as a filament in the first incandescent light bulb, and Alexander Graham Bell used it in the needle for the early phonograph, showcasing its significance in technological advancements. Resilience. Bamboo was the first plant to sprout after the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, symbolizing resilience and hope in the rapid recovery. Wide applications. Bamboo is used in over 1,500 applications, supporting the livelihoods of billions worldwide and earning names like mankind's best friend, miracle grass, and green gold. Bamboo is a lifeline for millions, offering economic opportunities, especially in rural areas, while also playing a crucial role in social cohesion and cultural preservation. Bamboo based industries provide employment to rural populations, particularly women, helping to reduce poverty and inequality as a livelihood source. Bamboo cultivation and processing projects foster collaboration and social bonds within communities, contributing to social cohesion and community empowerment. Bamboo is increasingly replacing traditional wood products, offering a renewable and eco friendly alternative that reduces deforestation and supports sustainable industry practices. Sustainable alternative to wood. Beyond its material uses, bamboo is a valuable food source that can help address global food security challenges. Bamboo shoots are a nutritious food rich in protein, carbohydrates, minerals, and fiber, while low in fat and sugar. They have been consumed for over 2,500 years and are celebrated as a delicacy in many Asian cultures as a nutritional value. Bamboo shoots are not only a staple in traditional Asian diets but are also gaining global recognition as a health food thanks to their antioxidant and anti inflammatory properties in culinary tradition. Bamboo can be cultivated on marginal lands, contributing to dietary diversity and reducing malnutrition, especially in regions prone to natural disasters or conflicts, contributing to the food security. Bamboo is not just a plant, it is a powerful ally in the fight against climate change, land degradation, and environmental sustainability. Bamboo grows rapidly, with some species setting the Guinness World Record for the fastest growing plant, making it a potent carbon sink and climate change mitigation. Bamboo thrives in diverse soil conditions, including degraded lands, making it an ideal plant for land restoration and preventing soil erosion and soil restoration. Pollution remediation, its ability to absorb heavy metals from soil and water helps to purify polluted environments and contributing to cleaner ecosystems. Bamboo has been a cornerstone of various cultures, particularly in Asia, where it is deeply intertwined with daily life, traditions, and spiritual beliefs. Bamboo has been integral to human civilization for millennia, with uses ranging from a newborn's cradle to a coffin, connecting to ancient roots. In China, bamboo is a symbol of resilience and culture, with its influential spreading to Korea, Japan, and beyond. Su Dongro, a Song dynasty literacy figure, emphasized that without bamboo, Chinese culture would lose its essence as significant cultural influence. In India, bamboo is revered as Kalpavriksha or the mythical tree that fulfills all desires and is used extensively in Ayurveda for its medicinal properties. The sacredness in India. So, with this, we shall end today's commemorations. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. In today's commemorations, we request everyone to quickly fill up the feedback form, which has been raised in the form of votes. So see you all tomorrow at the same time with the same joining link with different commemorations and celebrations. Take care. Good night.